Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Diana, and if you're new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And welcome to At Your Prime Diaries, episode number 4. And today we're gonna discuss how to exactly lose fat without losing any muscles, and it's gonna cover the biggest mistakes that I see women doing, the proper training that they should do, how much protein they should eat, and how much calories actually they should eat. So let's get into it. Let's dive right into it, and let's start with the biggest mistake that I see people doing, and that's that people cut the calories extremely drastically. This is the biggest mistake because you cannot undereat your calories. You cannot be at 800 or 1000 calories. It doesn't even cover your basal metabolic rate, which is definitely essential for your body functions, just to breathe, just to digest food, just to lay down and function. What actually this leads to is that you cut out the calories extremely and you end up losing everything, even muscle tissues. And we don't want that, because the more muscle tissues you actually lose, the less you burn fat, because muscles help you to burn more calories. Also, your strength drops, and that's also not good. Like, we want you to look at your prime, the best, not skinny fat. This is the only thing that you will receive by following such calories. You will look skinny fat. You will lose muscles. You will just not look toned. And if your goal is toning, strengthening, building muscles, then please don't follow that. Basically, think of it that muscle is metabolic active tissue. So if you lose a lot of it, it will become hard for you to burn fat. That's why our goal is losing fat but simultaneously keeping the lean mass. And now I promise you to calculate exactly how much calories. So you can also watch my previous video, how to set up your calories, but it is very individual. Also depends how advanced are you in the gym, how long have you been training for. It's very individual and is based person to person. So if you're unsure, you can just contact me and I'll be very happy to set you up. But basically, once you come up with the number, just decrease it by 10%, maximum 15, which would be around, let's say, 300 calories. Maximum, that's already extreme, is 500. Don't do more. Let's make it sustainable so you can actually stick to it longer term. Also, you should not be cutting for too long. Maximum is like 12 weeks and then bounce back to the maintenance calories. Keep that in mind. By adjusting your diet and cutting approximately 300 to 500 calories a day, you should expect to lose on average 0.5 to 1% of body weight loss per week. And think of it in a sense that it's aggressive enough to lose fat, but it's still calm to preserve the muscles. So just don't drop the calories too low, because with that, you will just accomplish losing energy. You will not be able to commit to your trainings. You will not be able to sustain it. You will maybe even end up overeating on the weekends because it's simply not sustainable. Your body needs more calories. And fat loss is not race. It should be something longer term, more sustainable and more steady. Next topic is protein, and how much protein should you actually consume on your fat loss diet. So, girlies, I'm gonna emphasize this even more. Protein is very essential, even during your fat loss. The reason why is that your body needs more amino acids, which are found inside protein. Also, the breakdown of the muscle tissues happens more frequently, so you have to protect it. That is why I would recommend you to even have 2 grams per 1 kg of body weight per day. I know it sounds still like a lot, but you have to be extremely careful to not lose the muscles, because your body will need energy, and if it's not getting enough from the food, it will go to the muscle tissues and try to reach it out from there. On top of that, protein is also very strategically correct option for you to consume, because it keeps you longer fuller. So if you're on your caloric deficit, you might become hungrier until you get used to it. So by eating a lot of protein, you'll actually feel fuller for longer. Another recommendation from my side is also to implement and eat more fiber, because that will also help you to feel slightly more fuller longer. As I already mentioned many times before, just spread your protein intake throughout the whole day. Have some protein with each meal you eat a day. So it should be divided into like 3 to 5 meals a day, and you'll be able to reach it very easy. Now let's talk about the training and how it actually should like. The biggest mistake I again see with women or people in general is that they just extremely increase their cardio, start doing high intensity, drop weights, like they even forget that gym exists. They just start doing group classes and intensive cardio on top of cardio. Again, that's wrong. That's not sustainable, and that's not even healthy. Like this, you will just easily lose your muscles. Instead, what you should do is keep doing strength training, keep also doing progressive overload, because we want to preserve the muscles. And with this, you're still burning the fat because you're putting out the energy. So it's actually perfect combination. Just adjust your diet, keep doing your training. Probably you will not be able to lift as you used to when you're in your caloric surplus because you lack a certain amount of energy, but it's not anything drastic. So just keep doing it so you don't lose it, so your muscles actually will remember it. So lower intensity when it comes to strength training will actually probably happen, and that's completely normal. You can reduce the intensity, just don't completely skip the gym. On top of that, just include 2 more sessions of cardio and you'll be fine. It doesn't need to be anything extreme. You should be able to choose something that actually makes it fun, so you can actually keep doing it long term. But my recommendation is, for instance, incline walk. Incline walk is a good option. You can just do 30 minutes after workout, after the strength training, twice a week on the full incline. You can do speed of 4 or 4.2, and like this you're actually keeping it slow and steady, and you don't burn yourself out. Now let's talk about the recovery and how important that is. Look, if you're sleeping 5 hours a day, you're chronically stressed, don't expect to see any results. Your body will see that, and you will not be even able to hit the gym with that time and energy. You will also struggle to maintain muscles. What you need to do here is to have approximately 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Give yourself some rest days. Again, I'm not talking about you training 6 times a week. Just keep it 4 times a week and you will be seeing the results. Plus, your body holds better on muscle tissues in a low stress environment. So I know it's hard to control the stress and depend where it's coming from. Maybe it's a situation you cannot directly impact, but what you can do instead is maybe try to implement some walks outside, just connect with the nature, do some grounding, do some sauna, take some time to journal. Just take a moment to breathe in and breathe out and try to reduce the stress as much as possibly you can. And what are the biggest red flags on your journey of losing the fat? If you see that your strength and energy are rapidly decreasing, you're not able to maintain anything in the gym, you're not even able to lift, maybe you're also feeling flat and weak, nausea, you're also extremely hungry and losing weight rapidly, then you're doing something wrong. What you should do in this case is definitely increase your calories, increase your protein intake, reduce the cardio because it's apparently way too much for your body. So we reached the end of the video, and I want to again summarize the key points for you, how to lose the fat actually smart way, and thus keep moderate calorie deficit. Keep your protein intake approximately 2 grams per kilogram of body weight a day. Keep doing strength training, it's important. Don't do any excessive cardio. Stick to maybe 4 sessions in total, maybe 2 cardio sessions per week. Adjust volume, not the intensity. And lastly, prioritize your sleep and recovery. And if you keep doing these key points, I guarantee you will be able to reach your prime body. Thank you very much for watching this video today and staying tuned and understanding how to actually lose fat smartly. I'll be super happy if you hit the subscribe button. If you want to see me more, you can follow me on my Instagram account, and I'll see you in the next episode. You can comment down below what would you like to see on my channel next. If you're unsure on how to do this by yourself, you can also reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to have the consultation and help you out in this. So thank you very much again. I'll see you in the next episode and stay at your prime.